Braz is a motherfucking beast. This episode of Bloodline really made me actually very shocked. Mainly because I've been hearing this for a long while, and they actually did confirm that next week is the last episode of Bloodline, and I can't get that out of my mind. It's like 10 episodes, and just how much we've hardly even covered in the series, and it just made me shocked that it's like it's gonna end on such a random note, like. That's what it feels like that it's just going to end at, and I'm really disappointed in that. I know there's going to be an OVA and they're going to keep doing them, and then maybe a potential second season, but I just had to get that out of my mind because I really feel annoyed with that because I love this series, and just to see it's ending next week, it makes me a little bit upset that I didn't get, full 12 episodes or 13. But oh well. But this episode, when Braz came into the castle to meet the king, we found out that when he was a young boy, he saw his father die in front of his eyes, and I believe like Liz doesn't. She said like the king took him away. I don't know if she actually said like if she knows that they've been killed, but Braz was the one who saw it, and Staz. I really want to see his reaction if he ever does meet the king, but what he suggests is that he's actually got someone who is potential to take down the king, and he needs 3 days for that. And I don't even think we're gonna see that, and it's really annoying me. Like, and I have a feeling that he's gonna bring in Stad, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you right here and now, but I'm gonna give you 3 days." And it just made me shocked that he was actually gave him that chance to actually have his throne potentially stolen from him. And that was kind of shocking to see that. And also as well, the other two, the guards, they were pretty cool. I really do like the other one that Bryce keeps flirting with, and the other guy with glasses. He has an awesome ability with his little pet Angry. Like he can fuse it into his arm, make a gauntlet. It's like has some Hulk kind of abilities where it works on his anger and his emotions. But when he's like confused and doubtful, then it gets weaker. And you even see like how Bryce managed to escape by like biting his own ear and making his magic go haywire because of her one. If he activates any magic, it will cause her one to go out. And like Brad is like begging, like, "Nah, stop it!" Like, and he managed to escape with that, and that was really cool. But the other guy, the guard, had to actually catch up with it. And now I will say there is going to be some spoilers here now for the next part with Staz and Fuyumi and all that. That was pretty shocking. So if you don't want to find out what happens in this part, then go and watch the episode. When we met Belle's mother and her brother, and you see that she looks a lot like, and Fuyumi said that looks a lot like her mother, and according to this, it's like some fairy tale Edler stuff that they're like called doppelgangers, and if the two Edler meet, they supposedly they were supposed to die, but what happens is that they fuse with one another and become one entity, and what Fuyumi thought for a long time that her mother just disappeared or died is actually Belle's mother, and she actually became that. So what happens is that they fuse. So it would be cool to see if there's like a human version of Staz, or like Fuyumi, or like that's probably explains why there was that butler as well that looked like her father. So that was pretty cool. I was wondering what that was as well. And to know that Belle and Fuyumi are actually sisters, that's kind of shocking to hear about that. And I really didn't expect that. And to see like next episode, Staz, it looks like he's going to be facing off with that giant twin-headed dragon. I'm guessing that's the father, just to how crazy this series is. To end it, I guess, on that note, on like a weird note like that, it's just weird. But I still really enjoy this anime. I really want to check out the manga. I keep saying that all the time. Definitely going to check out the manga once it's end. I know this is very fast-paced too. But let me know what you guys think, actually, of, it ending next week and this episode in general. Was Braz a beast? Like, is Staz, do you think he's the potential one to take down the king? But that's all from me. I want to thank everyone for watching, as always. And remember, Straight Left Panda, sign out, and I'll see you next time, people.